What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy. Can't touch on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Nigga over to me. Turn. Today, two motherfucking day straight hooding outside Big Crib, man. Hey man, say man, I know this video gonna come out late today, man. Your boy been working all day, man. I had to get some rest in a little bit, man. Your boy just been busy, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to these videos up, man. Come check out the Black Hebrew Israelite, man. Kevin 2 turn out you in the gang. Hey man, say man, we finna get lit, man. Trust me, these videos finna be lit today, man. It's gonna be late, so I hope people watch them, you know what I'm saying, when they can. Keep fucking with your boy. Keep enjoying these videos, man. The grind does not motherfucking stop. All day, every day, man. We trying to go straight to the top, man. Can't let nothing knock us off, man. Let's get into it, man. Alright. Hey man, say man, today, two motherfucking days good outside Chris. Hey, we finna talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, man. The America's team, man. The best team ever to be created, man. You know what I'm saying? The $1 billion stadium, man. Hey, Dallas, man. Texas, man. You know, you represent out here. So, Trevon Diggs, like Creole. Trevon Diggs, man, he just got him a max contract, man. What is it? $90 million contract, man. Trevon Diggs deserves every penny he getting, man. Been destroying the league. I don't know how they didn't put that, because they been hating on Trevon Diggs, man. They hate on Trevon Diggs. Talking about, yeah, Trevon Diggs got all the interceptions, but his covering the cornerbacks is horrible. He let the wide passes go. Nigga almost broke the league for the most interceptions. And they still found some way to hate on Trevon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you, man, that you can be one of the greatest motherfuckers out here. Proving it. Ain't still nitpick on the little teams. You know what I'm saying? Go out your wild and doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Trevon Diggs, his brother is Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying, play for the Bills. You know what I'm saying? His brother's a receiver. Trevon Diggs is a quarterback. And he played just like a receiver. So he beat the receivers to the position. So, you know, Trevon Diggs been one of our best cornerbacks, you know what I'm saying? And we got Stephon Gilmore. Yes, sir, from the Colts. You know, they traded him to us. I thought we got back Ezekiel Elliott. I think they traded him, man. I guess that was like a mistake, a fake tweet or some shit. Cause you know what I'm saying, I found it. But they not he not coming back, man. It's Tony Pollard and that rookie running back, man. And I know we got that running back from the Chiefs, so you know, and we have that 5'5" running back that's been shining. So hopefully our running back game is legit. You know, we gonna miss Zeke. You know what I'm saying? And we got on the team practice, man. The first team practice of the Dallas Cowboys. Dak throwing the long ball and everything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like and subscribe to these videos, man. I put in a lot of work, man. Kevin 2 turn out here, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to these videos. Yeah.
My eyes are burning. You can see it?
Yeah, they red.
It's like burned.
Wow.
I don't know. Things are hot ass breath. What you ate this morning?
You're corny as
Trevon Diggs.
I know. I'm in his pocket.
Trevon Diggs, yeah, top 100 for sure.
Hey, baby, be the best. You are the best, be the best.
He's a top 100 guy. He's one of the best corners in the game.
When you're one of the best corners in the game, that usually means you're one-on-one against the best wide receivers in the game.
Oh, they matched him up with Cooper. They matching Trevon with Cooper today.
Trevon Diggs usually comes out on top.
A matchup that I like to watch a lot is him versus Terry McLaurin. Number one, his ball skills are elite. It's like almost like a receiver playing DB.
He got great ball skills, you know what I'm saying? He out there playing DB, but he looked like a receiver when he playing his position.
He probably got one of the best ball skills at the corner because, man, the catches he be making, he looks like the receiver, as if the quarterback's throwing him the ball. Like that one diving catch he had. I probably would let the ball go, trying to like brace myself for the fall.
He's almost built like a big receiver. It's tough to really make moves on him, and then when the ball's in the air, he plays it like a receiver.
Intercepted by Diggs.
The ball's in the air, you know, he treats it like it's his. Ain't no 50-50, ain't no 70-30, it's all 100.
Yeah, I got that from practicing against you. It's either my guy or nobody from practicing against you.
When the ball's in the air, it's not really a 50-50 ball when you're going against him because he's a receiver at heart, and he's just as good at going up and having his body control as a receiver is.
Trevon he's smart. I feel like as a receiver, we feel like DBs can't really catch.
Oh, what an interception. That is Diggs.
They trying to set me up. They trying to set me up.
That was a guy definitely that we knew if you threw it, anywhere near him, it was most likely going to be a pick.
You cannot get him any like basic routes. You gotta run like good routes on him.
I feel like it comes down to technique. One, you need to run your route perfect, and even then he still may pick it. He still may pick it off even if you run your route perfect.
You could tell that he has good, film study of just knowing what his receivers like to do and the offense likes to do.
I feel like they're gonna run a slant go off the what they've been running. I remember my rookie year they did that. Remember?
Diggs is sitting on the route, and Terry runs right by him.
He's one of those guys that he's gotten, better over the years. He's going to even get better.
He's been playing his ass off this year, though. He's been better this year than last.
I think he has the best hands as a DB in the league.
I think best hands in the league at DB.
It's good all the way around. I mean, personally, just excited for him and his family, and what that means for his, his financial future. But for us here at the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, the timing's great. But second contracts, I think, is such an important part of the draft and develop method. And when you're able to get your young guys done, it's all in front of us. So yeah, I was excited to see that.
Expectations abound for the defensive line in 2023 for the Dallas Cowboys. Plus, get an inside look at the first-team offense and Dak Prescott trying the deep ball for the first time in training camp this time around. All that and more on Training Camp Live, presented by American Airlines. Welcome back to another edition of Training Camp Live, presented by American Airlines. On the sidelines here in Oxnard, California, Mickey Spagnola. I'm Kyle Yeomans. Mickey, let's take a look at some of these defensive linemen. This is a part of the Dallas Cowboys that, of course, has some talent, but also some intrigue going into 23.
Yeah, absolutely, and they've worked very hard, I think, to improve the size on that defensive line by drafting Mozzie Smith in the first round, re-signing Jonathan Hankins, and you know, on the few occasions we've seen so far with those guys lined up next to each other, side by side at defensive tackle, they take up a lot of space, and I think that was the idea.
And they don't really, they don't have the pads on yet, so we're not even at full size
Right.
yet. We've got to level up from here, going from there. Now we've got, this is a fun group of some young talent, some young players. You've got Viliami Fahoko on one side, Sam Williams on the far side, Mozzie Smith right there in the middle, and then Isaiah Lamb, the undrafted free agent rookie out of Florida A&M. So having these 4 guys go up against each other, all either rookies, and then Sam Williams as a second-year player, there's a lot of talent up there.
Yeah, no, there is. And I think that they're going to have a little bit of a problem trying to cut down the roster on the defensive line. There is a lot of talent there. There's guys that have been there, earned their spot, and then there's some new guys that are going to challenge them. So, you know, if they can get away with it, it might end up being a pretty talented practice squad.
And correction, on the far side, that was, I thought it was said 54.
Right. No,
it was
it's 94,
which has been Banagu, the former TCU prospect that the Cowboys signed from Indianapolis this offseason. He's got some size.
I walked by him today in the parking lot when I was walking here, and I was like, got a basketball player? What's the deal here? And then I realized that's who it was.
You got Jonathan Hankins. Oh, he jumped off sides a little bit, so Hankins will have everybody back up. You get your first look at Isaac Alacrone going in as a defensive tackle. Of course, he spent a lot of time at guard these last couple of years on the offensive line, at tackle as well. So now he switches to the defensive side. You've got the coaches, Adam Dirty, defensive line coach, assistant defensive line coach, Sharif Floyd, currently running this drill. What are you looking for here in this specific drill? Is this just get off and knowing where to
actually, be? and paying attention to the snap, not jumping the snap, right? And those are I think from a defensive standpoint, the worst penalties, because you can see the ball, right? And almost, right?
Almost.
No excuse for jumping offside, but I know what guys are trying to do. They're trying to get that extra half a step and be right on the snap count, and you got to be able to be disciplined out there. But that's kind of what this is, and not only that, but it also is somewhat of, I don't know, a conditioning drill.
Sure.
They're going 10 yards every time.
So now as we switch fields, we go into team drills. We just got a chance to see the defensive line. We'll get a great look at it here. This is the number 1 offense going up against the number 1 defense, actually scattered throughout. Dak Prescott back behind center, even Tony Pollard behind the line of scrimmage against this defensive line. We just got a great look at Dak in the flats. That quick completion to the far side and a nice move on the opposite side from Peyton Hendershot, getting the tight ends working early.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, those are guys that are going to get a heck of an opportunity to earn more snaps at the tight end position with Dalton Schultz now gone. And between him and Ferguson, you know, this is kind of, okay, let's go. Let's see what you got.
Now Rico Dowdle in and running back with Dak, of course, behind center. 4 wideouts to start. Good rush off the edge from Micah. Brought some pressure. He wants the long ball, and it's intercepted. Nashawn right over the top to make the pick. You can see the excitement from the defense, too.
And that's pretty good coverage on Jalen. It's Jalen Tolbert, right? It was 18?
Yeah, it was Tolbert that was the intended target, but Nashawn went up to get it.
Well, the good thing is he not only was he with him, but he had inside positioning. So the only way that ball could have been caught if it was thrown to the outside down the sideline. That's a good job by Wright.
One of the first times we've seen Dak really air it out in the team drills yesterday. They really kept everything underneath. They didn't want to push it too much, but he uncorked that one, and it ended up in Nashawn Wright's hands. There's a handoff to the far side for Malik Davis, and Davis actually made a nice cut. It hit the hole, never got touched until he had about 6 yards under his belt.
And you know what? We saw a lot from him last year, the opportunities he had, and I really like him. Now, he and I think Mike McCarthy's pointed that out. You know, he's not Ezekiel Elliott. He's not going to do the same things for you that Zeke did, but they can want to carve out a role for him, and then they're going to see what Ronald Jones can do, and he's in there right now.
So Cooper Rush now at quarterback. John Stevens is out wide as the tight end lined up. 2 tight ends set, actually, as they've got Seth Green on the other side. There's John Stevens. That throw a little bit behind Stevens. He almost came up with the grab. He was hit hard, though, prior to that, and the ball jarred loose.
Wanye Thomas, nice job by him.
Stayed over the top and did a great job.
That was a guy that was on the practice squad last year, but, you know, if you remember back to training camp, he was getting opportunities. They really liked what he was able to do.
Defense with a leg up here in the early going of full team drills. Let's watch. I want to watch Junior Fehoko on this rep. Number 93 to the left-hand side. Let's zoom in on him. They actually went his direction on the screen, so he could have made a tackle there. Davis makes the cut and gets out of trouble. What do you expect out of a 4th-round rookie from San Jose State and Viliami Fehoko? You bring him into a really crowded defensive line room, but
yeah, what we were talking about over watching the drills on that defensive line. Now, I would imagine what he's trying to do is break into some sort of rotation to get some snaps, to earn some snaps during the game, sort of the way Sam Williams did last year. You know, the snaps he got was about 25% last year, but they were very productive. And I would imagine that's what they're looking for from Fehoko, at least as a rookie.
Got around the edge
and the thing we got to emphasize, too, with these guys, it's not all about the pass rush. You got to be able to play the run.
Yes.
And that was a problem the Cowboys had last year. You know, sometimes you get all these guys that think they're pass rushers. Okay, fine, but you got to earn the right to rush the quarterback, and you got to be able to stop the run. And I think that has to be a priority. Unfortunately, in these non-padded practices, it's hard to practice your run defense,
especially in the trenches. No doubt about it. Toss back to Tony Pollard. Javon Curse got upended before things really got going.
Did I write on my notes from the press conference that Pollard and Steele weren't going to participate in 11 on 11?
Oops.
Pollard's out there.
I don't see. I think Terrence is out there as well on the far side.
Steele out there?
Yeah, that's him on the right tackle spot too.
Guess they didn't tell the head coach, the offensive coordinator, what was going on.
Good to see both of them out there.
No, and they're and they don't look like they're laboring or anything.
Dak on the rollout hits Jake Ferguson. Kelvin Joseph was in a great position to make a tackle, and this, I mean, no doubt about it, is a make or break camp for Kelvin Joseph with a lot of that young talent at corner.
Well, absolutely, and you know they've moved him into the slot as a nickel corner. Gosh, when you watch him, he's got the speed. He's got to be able to the hip flex to play that position. Now he's just got to know what to do. And be able to read what those receivers are doing coming off the line of scrimmage. The guy just hasn't played enough football to me. And that goes back to college, right?
A lot of communication on the defensive side as they connect outside to CD. Brandon Cooks was trying to hold a block on Malik Hooker coming down from the safety position. CD went and snuck underneath it. That would have been tough for him to break that tackle and then break free, but still a quick completion. That's really what we've seen through these first 2 days. Not a whole lot of pads, not a whole lot of deep ball, but just getting a rhythm with these receivers and allowing Dak Prescott to throw the ball around.
And I think the other thing that if everybody's listening to Mike McCarthy is the execution.
Yeah.
That these guys run these routes accurately, and if a guy's on the outside supposed to be blocking, then get your blocks done.
Great rush there from Dorrance Armstrong. Jalen Tolbert with a reception over the middle. Curse would have been there to contest should the pass have been on. And that was just really a great look at this first-team offense, really for the first time, getting to see them go up against this defense. They're going to rotate in the twos here, and running with the twos is Will Greer. Big training camp for him. Same thing with Simi Fehoko, who's off into his left. What do you expect here out of the number two offense?
Yeah, I think what you're mostly looking for is guys that can elevate their play well enough to be backups on the offensive line. And I think that's a position where the Cowboys have to restock. We know you're not going to get through the entire season with guys, all your starters out there. So they need guys to prove that they're capable of being the backup offensive tackle. Although I think the backup offensive tackle is probably Tyler Smith, right? And then you're saying, okay, but then who's the guard?
Yep.
And I think there's some inside guys that have to really show what they can do.
Little motion. Greer going to look that direction, in and out of the hands. I believe that's Jalen Moreno-Cropper who dropped the pass.
No, yes. The first thing I saw was Tristan Vizcaino.
That's not going to be who dropped the pass.
But they have double 16s out there. Although, you know, that's how the interception occurred yesterday.
No doubt.
With Eric Scott in the right position at cornerback, and it was a pass off Simi Fihoko hands that ended up being intercepted.
So Greer with the handoff. There's Deuce Vaughn. You can see how quickly he can attack the hole.
Not only is he quick, but he sees the hole. He has this ability to hit the hole instantly. And again, everybody thinks he's kind of a gimmick running back, but you know, at K-State, he ran between the tackles.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of like what he just did right there.
Excited to see him in the preseason whenever there's full contact,
Right.
full tackle, allowing him to really uncork his ability to break through those holes and get a really good look at Deuce Vaughn is going to be exceptionally fun. Let's see what Will Greer has in store. We'll hold on for another 2 plays here. Greer rolling out, and that one completed. Princeton Fant, I believe.
It was 47.
Still getting used to these rosters. Seth Green was the nice reception.
Fant's 48. I've been trying to work on that.
So that actually will be the last play we'll see. All right, Mickey, so.
Are you back? So if y'all see from that, man, the Dallas Cowboys is just getting ready, man. They getting ready for the 2023 24 season, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, the Cowboys got a good chance, man. We always got that chance. When we got Dak Prescott, man, anything is possible, man. He been beating the odds since the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Dak got paid. Trevon Diggs getting paid. You know, next going to be CeeDee Lamb. Then it's going to be our other receivers. You know, we got Cooks. You know what I'm saying? I motherfucking, everybody should be good, man. We got Gallup still in this bitch, man. Our receivers group should be strong, man. Our defense looking good. Wazzy, we got in the draft round. You know what I'm saying? He's decent, you know what I'm saying? So if we were watching the defense and the offense, man, you know, we got ranked like at least we did like a pretty good job in the motherfucking draft, man. We got a little bit ranked less than, I think we got ranked higher than Eagles, man. But you know what I'm saying? That is our main goal, man, is to make it to the playoffs and win. Like, making it to the playoffs is easy. We just gotta win. Like, every year we make it to the playoffs. If Dak is not injured, bruh, which Dak got injured Dak got injured the whole beginning of that year, man. And our second string quarterback, Rush, has to come in and do what it do. But Dak held it down after he got, after Rush lost to the Eagles, man. We knew Rush was gonna lose to the Eagles. Eagles just on a run that year, man. And it's crazy how everybody just forget about Wentz. Everybody forget about Wentz. Wentz that guy. Wentz that motherfucking guy. He did this and that. He made it to the playoffs. He got injured. Y'all trade that nigga like a half-eaten chicken, bitch. Y'all got Jalen Hurts and never looked back, bro. Y'all wrong for that shit. I ain't gonna cap, nigga. That's some whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all built that nigga up just to say, hey, you getting traded. He never been the same since after that, bro. It's crazy, man. Walking 2 on wins, hit ass. But hey, man, our defense, man, it should be even more better than what it was, man. Our defense was like at least about top 2, top 1 defense this year with Michael Parsons and all the niggas, man. Lawrence and them niggas, man. Then we got Awuzie, nigga. We should be able to do some damage this year, man. Like, no cap, nigga. Like, if y'all watching the video, man, they was catching the ball and shit. The defense, you know, it's good seeing the defense play good. You know, Dak threw the long ball and he got intercepted, crazy shit. I'm like, bro, that's one thing that Dak was never really just phenomenal at. Like, he was good at it, you did. Like, he threw it, you know what I'm saying? And they caught it. But it's just like, he's just not, like, killing it on a deep ball a lot of times, man. You know, it actually be off sometimes, man. But I feel like when the NFL season come back, man, he gonna be back to how he was, man. Like, throwing it, winning games, man, when he first came back in the rookie year, man. And it's crazy. What if Zeke won the MVP and Dak won the Rookie of the Year? Crazy shit, man. And look at Zeke gone, bruh. So this whole NFL finna be kind of different, man. I ain't gonna care. Without Zeke in that bitch, man, it's gonna be kind of different, man. But it's good to see the practice. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga like me, I be waiting for the practice to come out. You know, I watch every football game, man. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan since shit when I was a little kid, since at least about 10 or 11. Like no cap, man. You know, when I was younger, my dad tried to make me like the Dolphins. And I'm looking at the Dolphins, I'm like, hold on, wait. These niggas are ass. Nigga, the Dolphins was ass. Nigga, I don't know what it was. I like toy cuts alright, but these niggas are ass. Like when I first seen them, I was like, man, but my dad wanted them to be my favorite team. I was like, nah, I don't know about that. Then I seen Dallas Cowboys. I seen the blue, white, and silver. I was like, oh, yep, that's my favorite team ever. And you know, Dallas Cowboys haven't been winning like they was in the beginning, but they instantly became my favorite team. You know, Turnin, and all that running back they used to have, man. Damn, I forgot the nigga's name, man. You know, we had DeMarco Murray, but the other nigga before that nigga, the nigga before DeMarco Murray, that nigga was nice. You know, we always had some good players on our team, man. You know, over the years, you know, I say one thing about Jerry Jones, man. He take care of the players. If you got some talent, he taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. Cause Dak, he broke his ankle into like 1,000 pieces, nigga. They could have traded that nigga, bruh. He paid that nigga. That's one thing I give Jerry Jones credit. He take care of the players. If he fuck with you, he fuck with you. If he don't fuck with you, he don't fuck with you. It's just easy to trade you. Like if he draft you, he taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, this year, man, with Vaughn and all the niggas, Van Der Ish and all the niggas, man, we should be good, man. This year it should be hella nice, man. We should make it a deep run into the playoffs, man. The only thing is holding us back, and it's not even holding us back. We just need Dak to play 100% this whole season when I get injured or hurt. And he need to play 100,000% in the playoffs. Cause sometimes, I ain't gonna cap, we be in a gun battle, we be losing, man. So we just need Dak to just give 40 to 50 points every fucking playoff game, man. So make sure y'all like subscribe to Big. And we ain't got Tom Brady no more, so we should be or a motherfucking Aaron Rodgers like that anymore. I know he got traded to the motherfucking Jets, but I know we do play them sometimes too though. But we should be having a good season, man. So make sure y'all like subscribe to Big, man. We out the children outside the biggest crib.
Hey Dad, you know dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.